Good morning. My name is Elijah Carson, and today I'm going to be speaking with you guys about gun control. So my general purpose is that guns affect the general safety of human beings. My specific purpose is that gun control will reduce the amount of deaths due to gun violence. For my introduction, I'm going to talk about how lately there has been many incidents where there has been use of gun violence. These incidents range from suicide all the way to mass shootings. There has been more than 41,771 acts of gun violence in 2018 alone. The NRAILA Institute for Legislative Action said consistently over more than 3 decades, the gun control movement has promoted moral opposition to the individual right of self-defense. Mass shootings, suicide rates, criminal gun violence show that gun control must happen. First, I'm going to speak to y'all about mass shootings. Mass shootings have started to become a more and more common thing over the past years. Mass shootings are accounted for about 0.13 of all gun deaths. Incidents of mass shootings have happened in many places, from schools to churches. For example, the mass shooting in a nightclub in Orlando, which killed 49 people and left 53 wounded. A school shooting in Florida that killed 17 people. There was a mass shooting in Texas at a church that left 26 people dead. According to the Washington Post, 168 mass shooting weapons were obtained legally and 52 illegally. It was unclear how 79 weapons were acquired. This picture to the left is a picture that shows mass shootings and the aftermath. It says mass shootings, then we go into thoughts and prayers, Facebook debates, then everyone forgets, Congress does nothing, and then crickets are chirping, and mass shootings and so on. Second, I'm going to talk to you about suicides by guns. Suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in America. Between 1999 and 2018, there has been a number of 270,237 plus firearm suicides in the United States, accounting for about 52% of all suicides during those years. According to a March 2014 study, when gun ownership went down in the United States, overall suicide rates went down. There has been a high rate in suicides among teens and young kids. These guns are obtained through being around people who own guns and are kept in a secure place. The Educational Fund to Stop Gun Violence is an organization who is focused on getting better gun control laws. One reason the Educational Fund to Stop Gun Violence organization wants to get better gun control laws is to decrease the rate of suicide because citizens who have guns. Next, I'm going to talk to you about crime and 101 gun violence. On average, there are 276 acts of gun violence a week. This is because of the poor enforced gun laws that America has today. It has been found that countries with stricter gun laws have a low rate of gun violence than America. The FBI found that in 2013, arguments due to romantic triangles, brawls fueled by alcohol or drugs, dislikes, and arguments over money has resulted in 1,962 gun deaths. Making tighter gun control laws will prevent the movement of illegal firearms, and the illegal purchases of them have led to many of these gun violence issues. In conclusion, gaining access to guns get easier and easier as time goes by. America needs to make stricter laws that will help reduce the amount of gun violence by more than half. Jeffrey Vicola, an assistant professor of writing at Kutztown University, notes, the average gun owner, no matter how responsible, is not trained in law enforcement or on how to handle life-threatening situations. So in most cases, if a threat occurs, increasing the number of guns only creates a more volatile and dangerous situation, meaning that most people who pose a gun are not gun owners or users, meaning that no one should be trusted with a gun. Gun violence has an impact on millions of Americans who either who have either witnessed it, knew a victim, were a victim, or are scared to be caught in the next fatal act. Here's my works cited. Thank you for hearing my informative speech on gun control.